Ever wonder what makes some people learn fast, solve problems easily, or seem to think more clearly, and whether you might be able to too? So many of us grow up believing intelligence is fixed, something you either have or don't. But growing evidence suggests that our brain remains adaptable over time. With the right habits, you can help your mind become sharper, more flexible, and more capable at learning and thinking. In this video, I'll share simple, everyday strategies, all based on real science, that can help you become mentally stronger, more alert, and more ready to learn. No magic tricks. No genius pills. Just real-life habits that can make a difference. Let's take that journey together. Point 1. Keep your body active. Support your brain through movement. Your brain and your body are closely connected. When you move, whether it's brisk walking, cycling, jogging, dancing, or any regular aerobic activity, you're doing something powerful for your mind. Physical activity triggers biological changes that support the growth and health of brain cells. It helps release a protein that fosters what scientists call neuroplasticity, which means your brain can form new connections, adapt, learn more easily, and even recover from stress. Regular exercise is linked with improvements in memory, attention, and overall brain function. Think of your brain like a garden. Without water or sunlight, the plants weaken or grow slowly. Exercise is like watering and nourishing. It helps your mental garden grow healthier and stronger. Point 2. Get enough sleep and rest. Your brain works even when you turn off. Sleep isn't just time when your brain shuts down, it's when your brain does important work. While you sleep, your brain consolidates what you learned, organizes information, cleans up mental clutter, and strengthens neural connections. This process helps store memories and makes learning more stable. When you don't sleep enough or don't rest properly, cognitive functions like memory, concentration, decision-making, and creativity suffer. It becomes harder to learn new things or think clearly. In other words, good rest is as essential as any study session or mental task. If you think of your mind as clay being molded during the day, sleep is when that clay dries and solidifies into a stable shape, making what you've learned usable and lasting. Point 3. Challenge your brain. Learn new things, explore, stay curious. Your brain thrives when it's asked to do something new, when it's challenged. Learning a new language, an instrument, a skill, or diving into a subject you know nothing about, all of that pushes your brain to adapt and grow. Doing puzzles, reading widely, trying unfamiliar hobbies, these kinds of activities encourage mental flexibility, creativity, and better problem solving. Like exploring a new path in your city, your senses become alert, you pay attention to landmarks and directions, your brain works harder than on autopilot. Over time, that harder work can make navigating even familiar paths easier. That process, repeated effort plus novelty, helps build a brain that's better at adapting, learning, and thinking in new ways. Point 4. Support your brain with good lifestyle habits, nutrition, balance, stress control. Your brain doesn't exist in isolation. What you eat, how you manage stress, how balanced your daily life is, all of these shape your mental functioning. A diet rich in nutrients, staying hydrated, managing stress, keeping emotionally and socially healthy, these support brain health and help maintain memory, clarity, and mental energy. If your brain is like a high-performance engine, good nutrition is the fuel, rest or sleep is maintenance and cooling, and stress management is careful driving. Neglect any of these, and performance drops. Treat all parts well, and you help your brain run smoothly. Point 5. Combine habits, because the full benefit comes from a balanced, holistic approach. No single habit is enough on its own to transform your mental capacity. The biggest gains come when you combine several healthy practices: moving your body regularly, resting and sleeping well, challenging your brain, eating and living healthfully, managing stress. It's like building a house. You need strong foundations, body health, quality materials, nutrition, rest, a good design, learning and mental challenge, and ongoing maintenance, balance, lifestyle. If you skip one part, say exercise, but ignore rest, the house becomes fragile. But if you give attention to all parts, the house will stand strong. Over time, those small, consistent efforts add up. Reality: what to expect and what not to expect. It would be misleading to promise that following all these habits will instantly turn you into a genius. Science doesn't guarantee magic jumps in IQ or miraculous mental powers. What you can expect, realistically, is a brain that works better over time, improved concentration, clearer thinking, better memory, enhanced ability to learn, stronger mental resilience, more creativity, and sharper problem solving. That kind of mental growth, steady, sustainable, often matters more in real life than raw test scores. Think of it as improving from just okay to consistently capable, adaptable, and ready to learn. for you starting today. If you want to become mentally sharper or improve how you learn and think, start with small, manageable habits. Maybe it's a short walk, a plan for regular sleep, reading something new, or just making sure you eat well and rest. What matters is consistency. Choose one small change that feels possible, something you're likely to stick with. Try it this week. Then observe. Do you feel more alert, more focused, more ready to learn? Over months, little changes can lead to real difference. Here's a question for you. What's one modest habit you could commit to starting today that might boost your brain over time? Thanks for listening. I hope you'll give yourself that chance, and the chance for your mind to grow and become stronger. Subscribe now for more.